All right, ladies. So there are some things that you should and shouldn't do when you're meeting someone, when you're meeting a guy. And I'm going to tell you guys, but I'm going to tell you guys as the video goes on, okay? Because there are some things that you should and shouldn't do. Like, for example, show off how crazy you are on the first date. Leave that shit to later, right? So let's find out. Oh, people, we got some bad internet connection, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
I'm going to share what not to do if you've just gotten to know someone and are dating or about to be in a relationship with them. Please do not ask about his ex-girlfriend. There is absolutely no need for you to know about his ex or show interest in knowing about her.
Yeah, it will be kind of creepy. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm trying to imagine me being on a date and a girl asking me about that. If I bring it up, sure, but like, yeah.
At the end of the day, you have to understand that it is his ex and he is pursuing you and wanting to potentially be in a relationship with you. If you ask about the ex, it shows that you see her as competition, and that shows that you're insecure about yourself and where you stand with him. And as you can imagine, that is super unattractive and definitely not high value behavior. Number two is don't try to be the romantic one. It's not your job to set up romantic dates, period.
Exactly. Oh, yo, I get clients that are like, yeah, I went up to this guy and I approached, and I'm like, what? You approached him? Why did you approach him? Like some women have their habit, like the literal habitual habit of being the one that does the chasing. It's kind of wild.
Also, do not do things like just because you're in his area that you would just spontaneously show up at his house.
Yeah, it's not the 90s, all right? Cut that shit out. It's not Seinfeld.
He's not a princess. He does not need to be treated like one.
Hey,
I don't know.
hey, calm down, all right? We could be straight in Prince and receive princess treatment too, you know? Prince
A
treatment.
lot of women that do these types of things. And honestly, men find them super cringy and inappropriate because they feel like you're going super out of your way just to surprise them. And that is definitely not high value behavior.
All right.
Fuck the music.
What's up, y'all? Everyday Say here, back with another video. And I'm going to tell you the number one thing never to do to a man. So let me tell you, as a man, men operate in respect. When a man feels like he's disrespected, I'm telling you right now, he becomes a different person. A lot of y'all ladies out here, y'all want to talk crazy to a man when he's in public, when he's expressing himself, you want to hang up the phone. When he's expressing himself, you want to cut him off. When he's expressing himself, you don't want to hear anything he has to say. You just always got this quick-witted reply to hit back with what you got to say. I'm telling you right now, you out here disrespecting this man. I'm telling you right now, men are so much different than women, because when a man feels disrespected, he don't just forget about it. It just don't, oh, I'm gonna just get over it. Nah, he holds on to that. And when you
They have pretty long memory, you know, pretty
treat a
long
man
memory.
like that, he feels disrespected. What if
There was one time when I was with this girl and she was with her friend. That was honestly one of the days when I'm like, you know what, Alexis, you gotta girl back. And she told her friend, she was like, yeah, you know how many times he's told me he's gonna leave me and he's still here? And I'm like, I remember her saying that. But in my mind, I'm like, bitch, you also say the same shit and you're here. And after that, never saw her again. Cause I'm like, okay, that was too disrespectful. I'm like, you know what? You know, sometimes you do things and you think that people don't notice it, like I did, like taking her back. But then I was like, you know what? That You said that shit. I was like, you're fucking clowning me. Okay, I'm out. Never went back. Never went back. No matter how hot pretty, she was a bad bitch. But I was like, nah, man, you can't. There's
Here are 10 things.
Oh Lord, here comes
What's
that.
up,
There are some things that you just cannot tolerate as a person.
y'all? Everyday Say here, back onto that. And when it's quick-witted reply to hit back with what you got to say, I'm telling you right now, you out here disrespecting this man. I'm telling you right now, men are so much different than women, because when a man feels disrespected, he don't just forget about it. It just don't, oh, I'm gonna just get over it. Nah, he holds on to that. And when you treat a man like that, he feels disrespected, what it makes him feel like is that he's less of a man. You're saying you are not enough of a man for me to respect you. And when a man feel like that, I'm telling you right now, When a man feels disrespected, he will go to whatever limit and to whatever edge to get back at you for what you did. All that, oh, I love you, I care about you, you mean the world to me, I couldn't imagine myself being with anybody else. All of that, that's all good and that's all fun and all that other stuff. But at the same time, if you say all those things and then you turn around and you disrespectful to him, you yelling at him and cussing at him out in public and people are noticing, let me tell you right now, everything that you just said about you loving him, you caring about him and all that stuff, all of that is voided at this point. You just disrespecting me in public. And when a man feels that way, he gets very, very dangerous because at this point, oh, I'm not going to allow you to disrespect me. You're going to have to pay for it. And sometimes that's him walking away. Sometimes that's him shutting down. And
Or he'll try to bang your friend. Every guy knows that that's the ultimate revenge.
other times that's him going out and finding somebody else that's going to respect him and him cheating. So listen, let me tell you something. One thing, don't ever disrespect a man. It's okay for you to speak your mind.
Yeah, say that. Don't you ever raise your voice at another man. Yeah, that's right.
Understand how you're saying it. Understand your tone of voice. Understand how you're trying to
you better know your tone of voice. You better check that tone.
Say your message and how you want to say how you feel. But listen, all that yelling and cursing and saying crazy things and emasculating him out in public and making him look dumb, listen, that ain't gonna fly, okay?
Yeah.
Here are 10.
Even bad.
What's
Look
up,
at
y'all?
him.
Every day.
You can tell he got disrespected before the video. He's like, yeah, what the fuck?
Here are 10 things you should never do to your man, whether your boyfriend or your husband. Number 1 is never disrespect him. See, you can do anything to him. Do anything to him, but you see respect. Just give it to him. I think that's the only thing every man wants. That is what we see as love. Just give us that respect and it has finished. Number 2 is never broke shame him. When he's going through money crisis, don't...
Ooh, yeah, never, ever, never shame a broke guy. Oh, Lord. Oh, my Lord. What are you doing? Tell a bitch you ain't shit. You broke. Oh. I'm like, okay, bet. Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my apartment. Get the fuck out of my room. No, you never do that. Like, the next closest thing is saying he has a small dick. Just say he has a small dick.
Stop making silly, stupid money jokes around him. Don't do that. Be sensitive. Number 3 is never compare him with anybody. Yes, I know you dated a Yahoo boy before that was giving you 500,000 naira every week. I know. Okay, and now your husband is now giving you 100,000. Please never compare him to anybody. Don't do it. Keep it to yourself and manage the one that he's giving you. Number 4 is never cheat on him. Yes, even when he cheats on you. Yes, if you know me on this app, you know that I frown seriously at men that cheat on their wives and on their girlfriends. You know I frown at them. Okay, but what can we do? This is how it is. Even when he cheats on you, don't go and cheat back. Because when it comes to cheating, most men cannot
what did he say?
What we do. This is how it is. Even when he cheats on you, don't go and cheat back.
Yeah, okay. Oh, all right. This man is pulling some African shit right now. Look, he's saying that if a man cheats on you, don't cheat back, okay? At that point, don't stay. The fuck? The fuck you talking about don't cheat back? That's not even a problem. Don't even stay. Bounce. Let's see what he has to say.
Because when it comes to cheating, most men cannot take the rubbish that they dish out. Okay, and society will support them.
Yeah, it's kind of true, guys. You know, like we can't handle cheating as much. Studies do show that women handle cheating better. So maybe that's why they should let the guy do that, and the girl shouldn't. You see, this advice makes no sense. It makes no sense.
If a man and a woman cheat, society will hail the man and talk down on the woman. So if he cheats, there are many ways to get back at him. Don't go and cheat back to get back at him because you
Oh, don't pull out voodoo. Don't you fucking dare.
will lose. Number 5 is never stop pushing him to become better in love. Do it in love, okay? Don't let him relax.
Yeah, but make sure that you don't tell him what's better for him, right? I think we should watch that video about the guy who got divorced for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But you shouldn't say, oh, you got to take this job. This job is a better paying job. Oh, the shit you do is boring. Don't do that shit like that. That's a turn off for a guy. You know, you have to let him. If he's a nerd, don't try to change him. Don't say you shouldn't do nerdy things.
Because most men will come and relax at home. Maybe because they've started earning some small change. They'll come back to the house and they will relax. Keep on pushing him to become better in love. Number 6 is never trivialize his efforts. That small money when they bring come house, don't trivialize it. Okay, always recognize the things that he's doing well. Like I said, men are egoistic in nature. Okay, so you have to feed that ego. Number 7 is never stop hyping him. Just like I said, hype him. If he wakes up in the morning, hype him. If he dresses to go to work, hype him. Tell him how handsome he is. Tell him how good he is. Call him.
All right, my brother. Okay, I get it. You're legit pushing the point to compliment him. Nothing wrong with that, but we gotta. I hope things you should never do to your. Okay, you should never do to.
A king, okay? Just hype him. Never stop doing that. We love it. Number 8 is never discuss his finances or mistakes with anybody.
Oh,
Please,
yeah.
If you do that, you are setting him up to become the ridicule of everybody. Don't do that. Number 9 is
do it.
never make him feel stupid or weak when he finally opens up to you. You know, naturally, society have told men to be strong, to chest it, be a man, be a man, be a man. But if he eventually opens up to you, please don't make him feel weak. Empathize with him and encourage him. Then last but not the least, do not allow him to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, especially when you know that he's not earning so much, when you know that he's struggling. If he keeps on going like that, he will break down. He will become grumpy.
Yeah, a lot of women will. I think it's some women just, just like some men objectify women, some women objectify men. It's just how that works.
A bad person to you. Okay, so try to assist him wherever you can. Okay.
Yep.
Here
That's
are 10
interesting.
things you should.
Anyways, by the way, people, we're having 50% off all of our courses using the coupon code BLACK, and 50% and 20% off one-on-one coaching with me using the coupon code BLACK. All right. Anyways.